Hey, good evening, folks, and welcome to the 6 o'clock news on SBYnews.com. I'll tell you, it's been one heck of a week. I don't know about you, but I'm looking forward to this weekend and the beautiful weather we've got ahead of us. Some of the topics I'd like to talk about. One of the things that nobody's really mentioned that I'm real curious about myself is this situation with all these people running for office that are holding fundraisers, but yet they haven't filed for the positions that they're running for yet. There's quite a few of these people out there doing that. And, I'm not sure if anybody's privy to that kind of information or not, but I'm curious about that. I'd like to know if anybody's aware of it, if they can legally do so. You got Michael James hasn't filed yet. Jim Mathias hasn't filed yet. Mike McDermott hasn't filed yet. You've got all these people out there that are holding these fundraisers, yet they haven't filed. So it's kind of interesting how things are going about throughout the Eastern Shore here. But we're going to dig into that and find out if there's any truth to it. Moving further along here, Joe Ollinger has filed. That guy Mike, the guy who hung Cradaville in effigy. He's a libertarian, and the guy is just in left field. I mean, he doesn't even have a phone line. He doesn't have a computer access. From my understanding, he goes to the Wicomico Library in downtown Salisbury, and that's how he accesses any kind of email or information on the internet. But I really can't understand how anybody in their right mind could support a person who would hang someone in effigy and then go and run for office. Makes no sense to me. That's District 2, and I believe Stevie Prettyman's in that district. So she'll have that hands down without any question. Then you've got the situation with the county council and Rick Pollitt right now. What's going on with that? You've got Rick Pollitt not answering to the council and not giving them the answers and the questions that they've lined him up with, and Rick's just not answering. So, you have to wonder about the power plays that are going on. This is the first real budget, per se, that Rick is really putting out there, to be straight with you. I mean, it just, he's had his time in, but this is it. And, we're told from the past that Rick really hasn't done very well with budgets, with Fruitland and the whole 9 yards. So, have we got a county executive in there who's just afraid to answer questions? It could flip both ways. Is it one or the other? Is it, the fact that the council doesn't understand, or is it the fact that Rick doesn't understand? Either way, the taxpayers are really being bounced around here, and no one knows what's really up. And the crunch time is now, when people need to know what the heck's going on with this budget. The other thing is the Joe Ollinger part that I want to talk about. I want to remind everybody, years ago, Charles Janus was running for county executive as a write-in candidate. And there's been a comment put up on a post, and it's absolutely accurate. I was there at a couple of those events where they wouldn't allow Charles Janus to partake in these forums. And Joe Ollinger was just throwing fits. He was, I think, Ron Alessi's campaign manager or something. And he was just throwing fits, and it was just ridiculous. They wouldn't let him speak, but yet, in one of the forums, Alessi wasn't even there. He was doing some kind of fundraiser or something. He didn't go to the forum, but they allowed Joe Ollinger to speak for him. So it's really kind of unusual how things work around here. But the bottom line is, I looked at his platform. I hope that some of you went to the lake and looked at his platform. It's just sound bites. It's things that people want to hear. That's all he's saying. I don't think the guy knows what he's talking about. I mean no disrespect in that. I understand he's a successful businessman and so forth. But to just keep turning around and saying the things that people want to hear is not going to be the answer. We really need someone with experience. But I'm telling you now, I'm a little concerned, because if Mr. Pollitt doesn't come through with answers for the council, Wicomico County's in a major jam. Folks, as you can tell, I'm sitting outside. I'm enjoying this beautiful, beautiful weather. I look forward to this weekend. There's so much to do. I'm going to be bouncing around on personal time now. Uh, you know, we've got the Dancing with the Stars tomorrow night. Tonight you've got the third Friday in downtown Salisbury, that event. Please take the time to get down and check it out. Really, if you've never been, it's fabulous. It's an absolute great time. You'll truly enjoy it. Meet these business owners and the people that are down in the plaza and support your local community. I appreciate you being here. We always, as always, I should say, we appreciate your support. And I look forward to seeing you guys on Monday. I apologize about Wednesday. I had my funeral for the friend of mine that passed away last Wednesday, so I couldn't do Wednesday's show. But we'll get back on track again, and we will see you Monday. You guys have a great weekend, and thanks for being here. Take care now.